I actually wanted to start a YouTube channel since I was maybe like 11 years old. Seeing people like Julian Smith or Rhett and Link on YouTube always brought a smile to my face. And I always knew that one day I would like to make videos in some capacity, be it directing a feature film or even if it was something small like YouTube. So I'm now 15 YouTube videos deep. I started this channel earlier this year, but this wasn't my first time trying to start a YouTube channel. So in February of last year, I decided to put my film skills to the test and try and make my first YouTube video. Using my Canon A-1 and Portra 400, which was, an obvious choice. I decided to photograph specifically downtown Paris and a few other spots along the way and try and make my first YouTube video. It's definitely not how I would shoot it today, and it's really cool to kind of see, like, if I had started my YouTube channel then, how much it's grown and how much I've grown since February of 2022. I didn't really get a lot of coverage. I didn't get enough shots per shot, if that makes sense. And I don't know, I feel like I want to show this just to be transparent, and some of the images I do like. The reason why I never actually made this video was because I was learning how to scan with my Epson scanner at the time, and I really did not like the results that I got from it. Now, I have a little home DSLR scanning setup, and that has made it really, really easy to bring these images back to life and to make this video. So without further ado, here is my first time making a YouTube video.
He's lived through another night, and is quite likely to wake up again. Not in the graveyard, but in a clean queen bed. Then later dead drunk, dead dreaming, watching the leaves a-shivering. There is no clear objective today, no aim, no theme. But you should never be ashamed, and try your best not to be too afraid. Walking quiet on your way to bed. Out of love, discovery. The rain. He had seen the mountains top, found it made no difference. Just briefly blinded by the morning light, no more than that. No, there will be no reckoning, and only a few minor epiphanies. There will be fire, air and water. Your songs will not be played by symphonies. Oh, 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 oh.
so I know what you're thinking. Is not my best. You don't have to tell me. It's really cool though to see like how far I've grown from this time, and I was wanting to make a YouTube channel then, but I didn't even know how to use Photoshop to make a thumbnail. So it's kind of crazy to think like all these things I've learned in that time period, and you know, it just goes to show that kind of the whole sappy thing of like if you put your mind to it, it can happen. So I don't know, I think it's really cool, even though it's not like up to the standard that I would want to be making things right now. I just think it's interesting to share this and to show what was going on. And speaking of the images, there are some I actually really like. There are a few Flamingo Bingo that are kind of cool. The Eiffel Tower shot is pretty fun. There are a few cool video shots too, but for the most part it was pretty simple. I went more with like walking around instead of the actual act of taking the photo themselves, and I wouldn't have dreamed of actually talking during the video. I didn't even have mics at that time. Pretty crazy to see how far we've come. Also, I don't know what's going on in some of those images, but it looks like either maybe I accidentally opened the back of the camera that day, or like there's just like intense like light leakage, and it's really intense like Flamingo Bingo. I didn't even shoot the whole roll for this video, which is kind of weird too, but I remember this took so long that day to film, and I was feeling very accomplished at the end of the day, even though it's not great. So all this to say, if you want to make a YouTube channel, go for it. Try it. What's the worst that's gonna happen? You either don't release it or you do and you get no views. So, you know, what's the worst that could happen? I also shot this video on the Canon A1, and now I don't even use the Canon A1 anymore. I'm now on the Canon F1. I expect a review soon of that camera. I've been putting it through its paces since the early summertime, and I'm really excited to do a more in-depth review later in the year. All this being said, I'm really excited that I did go out that day and make that video, because without that video, I wouldn't be here right now making this one. So thank you guys for watching another video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, you know, and be on the lookout for the next one. See ya.